Hey y'all, Toad here. Okay, well today is the day my buddy Randy's on his way. You know him as, I think it's 639 Dirtrooster. I don't know, it'll be up there somewheres. Awesome dude, great YouTuber, good friend. And we're going to go inside the hive and see about splitting. It's that time of year. So as you can see, I've got the feeder removed. Don't need it anymore. You know, the girls are out buzzing around, having a good time. And then over here, we've got the newbie box I just put together. In fact, I'm a little out of breath. I just carried everything out here. And we're going to get this going. We need to have 2 hives working this year. And I was out of town for a couple of weeks. And wouldn't you know, right during swarm season. So when Randy gets here, we're going to open this up. And hopefully it hasn't swarmed. So you'll pretty much be seeing it as I see it. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, well, we got started here, but the garbage truck is in the front yard, so we're starting a little bit late.
Yes, sir. All right.
There's Dirtrooster, and this is my roommate underneath here, and they're doing an inspection.
These are drones. These are all drones. So go ahead and set that down against the wall. Just lean it up somewhere. Turn it around where you can see them, and lean it over there out of the way. We're going to be moving these boxes. Now you want to take that off slowly.
I got a hive tool here. You want it? There you go. This roomie's learning about bees too, so she's doing all the work on this one, this go around, and
just slowly come around because it's propolized. You don't want to break your inner cover, so you just pry it up real slow. Stuff's kind of cold today, so it's sticking real good.
Yeah, and they're bouncing off me pretty good right now, so they know we're here.
Drone. It was a gray drone.
It must have been an old one, you know.
Never seen them live that long.
But as you can see, they're wearing protection. I am not. So if you see the camera back up real fast, you'll know what's going on.
If you see the camera going down the road, it's not chasing the ice cream truck.
Nope, not a bit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Gee, you wonder which box the queen's in there, buddy?
Yeah, she's in the top box.
You're damn right she is.
That's an excellent thing for us. So, for the people at home, there's a queen excluder right here because someone went out of town for 2 years and left.
I needed a vacation, man.
And left the bees locked up. And
they were doing 3 to 5 for not making enough honey.
In order to help prevent them from swarming while he was gone, the queen excluder was put in so she couldn't get out. So she's been laying the fool out of this box. And it wouldn't surprise me if there's more than one queen in here. So you're gonna have to clean all this. So basically what I would do, and I don't want you to get stung doing this, but turn it over facing away from you. Just gonna like this and bump it on the box, and I'll smoke them a little bit.
And I'm gonna back right off.
You actually might can just shake it over the box. Let's make sure we don't put the queen in there.
This is where I need that tripod with the 5-foot arm.
So here's, if you don't want to bump them, you can shake them real hard. And these are all drone seals.
So we'll just scrape those off. If you want to hand that to me, I'll take care of scraping that off. All right. Try and keep the camera on y'all while I'm doing this.
So this is going to be a hive split. And since we know what box the queen's in, and we know she's ready to swarm, and we want to move her. She's in this box. We're gonna, it'd be nice to move her into a new box, but we're gonna at least move them to a new location right now. Probably gonna move them into a new box. You got a new box ready to go, right?
Indeed I do.
These frames fit it?
Yeah. Right. I hope.
So, let's move. Where's your Hive tool at?
I'm using it to scrape this, but go ahead. I can do that later. Nah, it won't work.
Just come between each one and top them just to break the propolis loose. Come show on the camera all this propolis in here that's got this glued to the whole side of the box here. All that gray in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that has to be.
Look at me! Look at all these little shells. These are. That's a drone right there. Isn't he hiding, falling down inside there?
Yeah, there's another bee dragging it in there to get rid of it. They're gonna haul it out.
Oh, that's right. They got to take. They're very good at taking out the trash.
Yeah, they take the dead out.
Bring out your dead.
Do you have a frame grabber somewhere?
Yes. As soon as you can, let me have the Hive tool back.
Let me see. Go ahead and grab it right in the middle. Grab it with your frame grabber right in the middle. And this box has kind of tight tolerances, so I'm going to pry a little bit just to get it moving. And you can pick that frame up, just pick it up real slow, just so you know if there's a burr comb or something hanging offside, you don't want to destroy them.
Here they come.
Right, it's pretty.
Now that is a bunch of bees.
Let's get that other.
What do you want me to do?
Let's get that other box set up over here so we can just transfer our frames over.
All right, you want the bottom and everything first? Do we have to put it on something?
Everything, the whole deal.
Okay, well.
How about this trailer?
Go ahead. No, let's not use the trailer. Let's use something else. Here, why don't you take the camera and talk about the bees for a minute. I'll get you something. Hello, this is a honeybee.
This is a hive split. I guess we could look for the queen while we're standing here waiting. Look at all the brood. You see all the little worms?
Uh-huh.
Those are all larvae. And then if you see in the bottom of these cells, there's a little bitty rice-looking thing sticking straight up in the bottom of the cell. Those are all eggs. So she could be anywhere.
Is this far enough away,
typically.
Mr. Dirtrooster?
Let's get it over here so we can just transfer them right over, and then we'll move it.
Oh, so okay. So you don't really care. You just want something to put it on for now.
Yeah.
How about just on the ground?
Yep, that'll work. So frames with eggs on them are really good places to look for the queen, and if you're getting tired, you can set the corner down just to take the weight off of
remove
it.
some frames. Okay. Yeah, they're being surprisingly docile even after getting banged around a little bit.
Alright, go ahead and set it down just in the middle somewhere. I'm going to help a little bit more than I probably would, just so we can get this done and not keep them open too long.
Well, that's the whole thing about making the video, you know, if we get the video of doing it, then at least we can watch it, and other people can watch it to see what to do.
Alright, let's see what the other side looks like. Got a lot of pollen. I don't see any eggs. What's color?
What's this right here?
That's the beginnings of a queen cell.
Sure is.
Or that may be the end of a queen cell, it's hard to tell.
I believe, I can't remember if her dot was green or red. I think it was green. Do you remember? We brought her home, what color her butt dot was?
Right there.
That's a drone.
That's a drone? Okay.
Now, just out of curiosity, if I took some materials and I threw a nuke together.
This box could have made 4.
if I threw a nuke together, what would I do with these? Could I actually take these queen cells and put them in a nuke and just throw a couple frames of bees in there and life would be good?
Yeah, you could start a nuke that way. There's 4 queen cells.
There's a bunch of them right there. Wow. Okay, ladies, you can't walk up the legs. I'm wearing shorts. None of that. Bunch of dirty old bees.
So there's 5 queen cells on this side, and we hadn't rolled it over yet to look at the other side.
Yeah, you never know. I might have time to throw together a nuke. How much time do I have?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and flip it over. Try not to bump them.
Yeah, because she could have just fallen down there for all we know. Look at the size of that one.
Knock her off. There's no telling where she is.
That's another drone right there.
Yeah. Keep your eye out there, because I can't always spot the queen. There's 3 more queen cells on this side, so there's 8 queen cells on that frame alone. 9, 11. There's another frame full of queen cells.
So I mean, this thing would have swarmed a week and a half ago if we hadn't put that excluder in there, wouldn't it?
It would have swarmed at least a few days ago.
Now, just so the people know, had it swarmed, the old queen would have split with some of the bees from the hive. Then this hive would have sat waiting for the queen cells to hatch. Then the queens, however many hatched, would have worked things out amongst themselves in a battle to the death.
They would have played rock, paper, scissors to see who took the hive.
Right, but what happens to those who lose?
They die.
Yeah, so there can be only one.
So here I'm just pinching off queen cells, and here's one that's not capped yet. That is a viable queen cell. It has a good larva in it. If you want to look down in there and video that, if you can see it. It's full of white, and that's a big fat larva waiting to be capped.
Sorry, Your Majesty. Oh, she just popped her like a zit.
That was a nice way to put it.
So really, what we're doing here is we're really just trying to verify that a queen goes in this new box.
Yeah, and we know she's in this top box. I'm just looking for her to see if I can spot her.
Now, when this new hive, we're gonna set it. Is it gonna be okay right over there? Is that too close?
No, that's fine. You just have to lock them up for a couple of days.
Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and duct tape them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be sure to let everybody know you got screen bottoms.
Yeah.
We're duct taping, but they're gonna have air.
Oh yeah, yeah. No suffocating the bees to death here. And we got screen bottoms, just so people know, because we are in the deep south. We're very close to the Gulf of Mexico, and cold isn't an issue for us here as much as others.
There she is right there.
What? I want to see her. Where?
She's got a tiny bit of green left on her.
Yep, there's. All right. Oh, look at us. See, that's the first time I've actually seen her since I put her in there. Hey, girl.
There she is. She's black.
Uh-oh. Don't even go there.
She got a big old butt, too.
Just don't even go there. I'll have people commenting on this thing saying all kinds of things.
Now, there's nothing wrong with black bees.
Oh, no. She's obviously doing the job.
That is exactly right.
Atta girl. And she is officially in that box. Now, just so people know, when she's in there, there is no way on God's green earth she's going to walk out of there on her own.
Well, she actually could swarm.
No, what I'm saying is, like, right now we don't have the entryway taped up because she ain't going to go for a walk.
No, she's going to stay on that frame.
Right.
And the reason we're transferring all of them is because we want to make her think she has swarmed, or, you know, kind of take that mentality out. Her scent is in this box,
Right.
and we want to get her away from that box. Her scent's still on these frames, but we're killing all these queen cells and putting her into a whole new setup. So that way she or the workers kind of halfway feel like they've swarmed. They're in a new environment.
So what we're going to really end up doing is putting...
We're trying to change their mindset so they decide that we've swarmed already, or things are good now, we don't have to anymore, whatever. So
now that we know where she is...
So we've got honey on this frame. This is a good feed frame. And this next frame looks like it's got a lot of honey on it. So now that we know where she is, we could actually close that box up, and there's plenty of bees in there.
Well, how about if I put an empty frame in there and we close it up?
But and the reason I'm saying we could is because I don't know if you're going to build a nuke or not.
I'm not going to build a nuke.
Okay.
But I'm going to stack up these two hives.
Let's go ahead and put these other two frames on in there. The only thing we're looking for now is queen cells, just to smash those.
Right. My plan was to go ahead and fill one of these up with the new frames, you know, and leave that queen excluder there.
This one's slam full of honey.
Look at that.
This side's not capped yet, but the other side I think is. Oh yeah.
Shit.
You boy. That'll wake you up in the morning.
Girls.
Well, I'm glad we found the queen first.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's go ahead and put that frame off to the side. We'll rob it.
Honey frames are kind of heavy. This side here's not ready to be robbed, so I'm gonna go and put them on in there.
And that last frame's going to have to stay in there, I guess. Or we can rob that one. Your call. Woo! Oh, they are not happy.
Alright, now there's bees all over the ground here, so don't walk there because they'll crawl up your breathing.
Right up your legs.
This frame here is ready to be robbed.
Good plan. I'll take it. I'll take that one and just fill it back up with the empties. Now, y'all better leave because I'm getting ready to do that.
We'll make quick work of this. Shake all the bees off this box. We'll set it here so they can finish vacating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think another one's gonna fit in there.
No, you ain't gonna fit another frame in there. Just gotta spread them out.
Just leave that. Excluder off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are getting deluged with bees right now. In case
they don't like queen excluders coming off because they kind of flick.
Yeah.
So I try to twist and pull. Queen excluders off. Where's your old inner cover? Oh, you still got
The old inner, just a little bit of scraping. I got part of it done, but you had the tool. There's actually bees all over the camera. Hey, girl.
So I'm just, I hate to be taken over here, but since
No, you do what you got to do.
Since we disturbed them, I want to go ahead and get them closed back up.
Yep. Disturbed? That's a nice way to put it. I call it royally pissed off. Yeah, you are. You got a few on you. You got a few on you. They're actually being very nice. Relatively speaking. I mean, they're all over me and bouncing off me and everything, but they're not...
And I haven't been stung yet.
No.
I haven't have to.
No, I don't want to say that because that'll jinx it, but so far so good. Now, did you say where I've got those cinder blocks is too close?
No.
Or you just want me to shut up until you're done?
Alright, that box is ready to go. It's got plenty of bees in it. It's healthy.
Can you flick the entrance reducer out while you're right there?
Yeah.
There you go.
So this box here, we want to close them up.
Go get a roll of duct tape. You know where it is? You know where one is?
Oh, no.
Well, then it's not gonna do you any good. Here. You keep that set. Keep that on. What's going on? Pay attention, okay?
So what you just experienced was what every beekeeper in the world does at some point, and that's drop a full frame of bees. I drop one at least once a year. Where's that queen cell at?
Where he was putting them on.
Alright, we got. I'm glad you brought that up. We gotta put these queen cells in this bottom box. I almost forgot.
Randy, you gotta get in your truck. I just went through the rack and I wasn't supposed to.
Do what?
Look in the Jeep. Look in the Jeep.
No, I don't have any. Alright, since I was not thinking when we pulled this box apart, I could have put a frame of queen cells in this bottom box and I just wasn't even thinking. I got ahead of myself.
So what do? We put this on there now, or
Yeah.
you want me to help you, or can you get it? I can put the camera down if you want. Everybody on YouTube's going, no, don't put the camera down. He might drop it and something funny will happen.
Oh, your bottom board's not attached.
No. Oh, by the way, the bottom board's not attached. Yeah, I'm not a fancy beekeeper like some people who have, what do they call them? Hive staples. I just learned about hive staples just a few days ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I didn't even know about them.
Where'd you hear about those?
This Dirtrooster dude. I have, one of them weird YouTubers. So we'll just set this on top to cut some of that heat. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, they got my only two stings, moving them from there to here. There's a stinger and there's a stinger.
Well, it just lets you know they don't like being moved, right? Or at least these girls
I
didn't
grabbed
today.
them. I grabbed a handful of them.
Oh, so you think that'll be okay just like that?
Yeah. I don't see any problem with that at all.
Now, the big question is, where is that box going to go? You think I should try and split into a third hive? Or should I go ahead and right now that I've got ready to be made.
Right now you can't unless we get some more queens, because I killed all the queen cells except for the two we put in that box.
But it's totally cool to remember how we had the two brood boxes. Then I was planning on stacking 6.5s on top of that.
Yeah.
Is that still a viable plan the way things are going?
Yeah.
So the bottom line is
And
I need to make another 9 for this guy.
Here, if you don't stack this one out pretty quick, I mean within a few days after you open it, they'll be wanting to, should be making queen cells again because they're pretty thick in there.
Okay, so you figure about the time I pull the tape off and open it up, go ahead and stack that box in with the new frames. And this one here can wait just a few more days and do the same thing? This guy over here?
This one can wait a little while because they don't even have a queen yet.
Okay.
So you probably, we have one, there was only one uncapped queen cell, so I'd say they've been capped for at least a few days. So you won't even have a queen in that box for another week at least.
Okay.
And then she won't get bred and start laying for another few days after that.
So the bottom line is
so this box here will deplete in numbers as they wait on the queen to get to laying and stuff start hatching.
But I'll be back to, let's say, a week and a half from now when I do an inspection here. I'll be looking for eggs. That'll tell me that I've got a bred queen.
In a couple of weeks, yeah.
Yeah, okay, a couple of weeks. So the next step is to go ahead and a couple of days stack this and let it go, because we got to lay in queen, and then wait to see eggs in this guy. And once we have eggs happening in here, then we can stack the second brood on and go.
Once you have a couple of weeks after you see eggs, because you want to give them time to start laying or start hatching. And
okay.
and start building numbers. Because if you start stacking them now, then they're trying to maintain that entire stack when their numbers are decreasing.
Now, I assume I don't need the entrance reducer in this strong hive.
No, not really.
I might have to put it back in here as they die off, huh? So
Yeah.
it doesn't get attacked?
Yeah, it don't hurt to have one on it anyway. Even it doesn't matter how strong they are. All you have is about half the entrance reduced, if that.
Uh-huh.
And even if it was a slam full box, they could still work around that space.
Now, given things all being the same, as production goes, does it matter where you put the reducer? Is it best to put it in the middle, one side, or blah, blah, blah?
I usually try to put it away from the brood, but that's just how I do it. I think it's just a matter of preference.
Okay.
I don't think there's any science to it.
So the bottom line is you can put the bloody thing in the middle and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just got to clean up. We're going to leave that brood box on top. Just let them clean off the honey and propolis that's on it. Is that why you put it up there, or is it just to hold the styrofoam?
Just hold the styrofoam.
Okay.
We got to clean up all this junk.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, there you go. Say, hey, who are you?
Joe Blow.
Here's a chance for you to do your own shout out on the Dafrogtoad channel.
628 Dirtrooster. Sweating for a friend.